Hey guys, welcome to our channel. In this horror story episode, we will read a story sent one of the audience, Chantel. This story is based on his true story. Let's jump into the story. My name is Chantel. I am 29 years old, and this is my story. 3 years ago, my 2-year-old son was diagnosed with leukemia, and so we had to stay in hospital on a children's cancer ward as expected for a few weeks. It's an old, eerie ward with the hospital dating back from 1876 and is very quiet and creepy at night. Anyway, a few days into our stay, strange things started happening. One night, around 9 p.m., I couldn't sleep, so I decided to go to the parents' room where you can make a drink, food, etc. I was in there for a few minutes getting a drink when I started hearing a woman humming behind me towards the door. It sounded like she was humming a lullaby. I looked around, thinking somebody had walked in with their baby, but nobody was there. I opened the door and looked down the corridor to see if a mother had left with their child, but again, nobody was there. It was dark and empty that time of night. The humming stopped as I opened the door. Spooked, I went back to my bed as quickly as I could. Another night, I went to the bathroom, and the taps suddenly turned themselves on right in front of me and the toilet started flushing. Then I heard loud whispering right in my ear. It was difficult to understand. I went cold, freaked out, and got out of there as fast as I could. Towards the end of my son's stay in hospital, I was fast asleep next to him when I suddenly got woken up by the loudest male voice shouting, "Chantel, wake up." There was a sense of urgency in his voice. I jolted awake, heart pounding, thinking there was something wrong with my son, but nobody was there. Just a curtain swaying slightly around my son's bed. There were no male nurses on the ward at the time either. I still go cold thinking about it. It took me a while to fall back to sleep. The last experience I had was around 1 p.m. I was walking to a room that they call the sluice, a place to leave urine samples, to be tested by nurses. I know, it gross. Anyway, the ward was quite busy, a lot of people walking around. As I was approaching this room, I saw someone, a solid figure dressed in black, walking in. Assuming it was another parent, I was about to say hello as I walked through the door, but nobody was there. There was no way out except the door you came through. The weird thing was that the door was still swinging as I approached it, like somebody had just walked in before me. My son is 5 now and only has 6 months left of treatment left and has been in remission for a while. We've had a few more stays in the same ward since, but I've not experienced anything else. Thanks for watching. Keep support us with give us like, share, and subscribe. If you have a horror experience story, send us on our email. I put the email on the description section below. I will choose the most horrible experience for our next episode. See you guys, and peace out.